Hello and welcome to the second game of Tuesday night here in Rivalry Round, and it's out at Belmore this time. The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs taking on the Cronulla Sharks. This is it's the first time these two teams have met. The Sharks coming off a win, I think, last week over the Eels, and the Bulldogs off 4 straight. This is going to be a very, very tough match. I think it's going to be very physical. I'm your Commissioner, Will Kay, and I am just absolutely ecstatic for this one, as both teams will be looking to continue their good form and really cement themselves in their positions this season. So far, it's been the Bulldogs and the Titans, who of course playing tomorrow against the Knights, that have really taken off, I guess you could say. The Bulldogs, they're currently 4-0, they haven't lost a game, and they've had some tough opponents, but they've been absolutely terrific. And the Sharks, they've been up and down in form, but the last couple of weeks, I don't think you could say anyone's better than Jamal Kausakau in that second row, and he's going to take the second run here. That's certainly going to be an interesting one here at Belmore in a packed-out stadium. God, they love their footy down here. It's going to be Logan Seymour down the sideline early. He'll step to Tara Maxwell. Be brought down by Johnny Columbus, I believe that is, on the right centre position. As they spread out to right. Oh, and Delaney's going to be hit off the ball. Brother, I think that was Kausakau, and the Bulldogs come away with it. That was a bit cheap there from them, but, they'll take it. Oh, as Columbus is folded there. And it was Lachlan Sinclair doing it. Namina now takes the run. And Damien Moana's team has been just so strong. And the way this forward pack, the resilience of it, it's definitely going to be a bit of a battle out there today when you look at this Sharks pack as well. So we'll just go over that very quickly. Samuel Lillard, one of the premier players of our competition. Casey Namina, a very good prop, especially in that number 10 jersey. As it looks like Crimp's going to be taken into touch here by Columbus. That is not what they needed to start off the match, the Sharks. That is giving away some very easy positioning very early indeed. And I think it was Corey Goetz the man to make the tackle. As we look at this forward pack, Samuel Lillard, Casey Namina, Kobe Johnson, who's been great. Cameron Hodgson, who I think is coming second at the moment on the SimVP leaderboard. And then Thomas Wallace. All-round talent there in the forwards for the Bulldogs. As they come against this Sharks pack, it's going to be Columbus down the sideline here. As they go left now, hell yeah, spreads it. It's going to go to Hodgson. Hodgson wants one. Hodgson wants his first of the game. Hodgson will get it. Mayana brought in Thompson, couldn't hold him out. And Hodgson continues his stellar form with an early try to the Bulldogs there. And wow, I was going to go over the forward pack for the Sharks, but just proves there very early points for Cameron Hodgson, who has just been absolutely incredible these opening rounds. And it's good to see a second rower like him playing at the moment. You'd have to say that he'd be probably one of the best second rowers in the comp at the moment. And, he'll definitely be playing Origin. For the Orcas, I believe. Not Australian origin, as Butler convert that one to make it 6-0. And that really surprised me that they didn't have numbers around him over the Sharks forwards. They got Lachlan Sinclair, Mason Remy, Jamal Kausakau, who's been so good. So that's going to be a really good battle, Jamal Kausakau versus Cameron Hodgson tonight, because they've both been very much in form. Rick Slattery, who's been very strong on the other side, and then, of course, Luke Malchus, who's been going great at lock. Didn't get that shot at Melbourne, but to see that he's getting that opportunity here at the Sharks, and he's been playing pretty well. Butler, he's going to go inside to Maxwell. Maxwell's going to step one. Another player that's had a really good start to the season. And these two fullbacks, they've only had 4 games to prove their worth. And they've both been pretty incredible, to say the least, so far. Tara Maxwell on his first game at fullback scoring 4 tries. Just an absolutely incredible feat for him as Namina takes the run, driven back there by the little hooker Drew Matthews. Now Lillard's going to be going straight through the line there. Malchus brings him down. As on the last leg out to the left, Moana puts a deep kick in. It's going to find Hone King, who will step one. Hone King! Oh, he's ankle tapped by Tierra Maxwell. I thought he was away there for a second. That's going to be Usher going right. Sunny Tyre wants to run down the wing, and he gets absolutely dominated in that tackle there. Well, the play they wanted from their captain, the Sharks, is now it's Hone King straight through the middle. Hone King. He's going to be one-on-one with Maxwell now. Will he get to him in time to Tierra Maxwell? He'll get an ankle tap by, I think that was Komene. Malchus on the inside now. The Sharks have some good positioning here. It's the fourth tackle. They're just 10 out from the line now. Matthews, he's going to take a dart from dummy half. He's going to go straight to Hellier, and Hellier won't be able to stop him. Hellier's not going to be able to hold him out, and Drew Matthews has scored the first one for the Sharks. I don't know if anyone's seen the blind side, but he's basically just done exactly the same thing in the movie and picked up Hellier and drove him all the way home. That is incredible stuff from the little hooker, Drew Matthews. And Daniel Hellier has had an alright start to the season, I think. He's been playing alright at hooker. But, you know, as always, concerns do loom about his defensive abilities. He's playing such a tackling-intensive role. So, there's an instance there. But I think that he's been very, very good so far this season. So that's a rare lapse for him. But Drew Matthews, you know, he'd be up there with the top hookers of the Premiership at the moment. Hellier's not quite there at the moment. Wallace is probably outplaying him at hooker when he does that stint in the second half. Yeah, Drew Matthews has been incredible. Up there with Rex Buckingham. Oh, those two rookie hookers doing just tremendous things for their teams. As Sinclair will take the first hit up there. He'll play the ball. As Matthews will go right. Good reception there. As Malchus, that looked a bit forward to me personally. But Remy gets it. They go left now. Delaney gives it to Seymour, who's going to break the line. Can't get away though. I think it's Charlie Butler they're making the tackle. Matthews goes right. Delaney comes off Remy. Malchus is there to clean up. He will do so. Cross on the halfway line now. They go left to Kalsikow. He'll take the last one before the kick. Matthews spits it out to Delaney. Gets it away to Corey Goetz. Goetz, he's going to be brought down by Seymour, though, and Michael Crimp. And they'll start their 7 on the 18 here. The Bulldogs be fighting out their own end. Tierra Maxwell the line break there. Now it's 1-on-1 with MBT. I thought he would have got him early. It looks like Hone King's coming across. He's going to dive off early. Goes out to Mayava. Mayava 1-on-1. Inside ball. And Johnston's over. And what a team effort there from the Bulldogs. Wow, just wow. Something from nothing. Tierra Maxwell just outrunning NBT, getting that offload away to Mayava. Mayava covered there. I think it was Seymour coming across, and then he gets the ball to Johnston. And that is a spectacular try for the Bulldogs to reclaim this lead. And what an opening 10 or so minutes it has been here at Belmore Sports Complex. Charlie Butler will kick it. That's going to fade away to the right and just put a bit too much toe on it. It'll only be a 4-point lead. 10-6. The Bulldogs are up here. Still can't believe what we just witnessed. Now, we've had a couple try of the year contenders so far, and we're only in round 5. That's got to be one of them, you'd think. Of course, Chris Lord's crossfield kick last week was very, very strong. As Sunny Tyre get deep out to Hodgson. Took the first run and some good kick chase there from the Sharks. As Columbus goes left, out to Butler, now to Lillard. He'll be driven back. Matthews and Malchus in that tackle. As Hellier goes left to Namina. Namina's going to break to the line. He's going to be 1-on-1 with MBT, who managed to bring the big prop down. As now Hellier goes right. It's going to go out to Moana. Spreads it to Maxwell. Maxwell steps one. Maxwell through the line. He's already made half a dozen line breaks, and he's been dangerous every time he's had his hands on the ball. Butler goes left, out to Moana. The halves link up there. Moana's going to be out here for the last, so they're only on the 20 after points, though. Hellier, he's going to go out to the right. He's going to go to Thomas Wallace for the kick. He puts a grubber in. Who's there? It's Maxwell! To Tierra Maxwell! He'll be brought down! And only inches away from the line. That is a warning shot and a half from the Bulldogs. They've just got attack absolutely everywhere in the field. As somehow Nyana Broughton-Thompson was able to hold on there. As Kausakau brings it down. That was incredible from Maxwell. And very well placed kick from Wallace. As now it's going to be Malchus through the line. Can he fend off Maxwell? No, he can't. Matthews gets the offload. And they've been a bit of a pairing so far, Matthews and Malchus. As Broughton-Thompson goes out to Kausakau. Solid run from the second rower there. 40 out from the line. Fourth tackle now. They're not quite able to make the meters that the Bulldogs are at the moment. I'm not going to ever stop saying that, I don't think. Calling them the Cowboys as Mason Remy plays the ball. They go left. Sonny Tyre puts it deep. It's going to go to Corey Goetz. Goetz. Steps one. Corey Goetz can't get away from MBT. And he's going to be brought down to the 30. As Columbus elects to go to Butler. Taking up the run there. Hellier goes right out to Hodgson, now to Columbus. Columbus steps one. Can't get away, though, from the cover defense. As Hodgson now through the line. MBT has to come across. Malchus is in hot pursuit. Malchus has to make the tackle. I don't know what happened with MBT there. He dove way too early. As Hellier's going to go left. It's going to go to Moana. And he's hit off the ball there. And Delaney jumps on it. And it looked like Maxwell wanted that on the inside, but the Sharks, some good defense there. They get off the hook. As Remy, they go right. It's going to be Sinclair. Sinclair bumps off one. Absolutely bulldozes Daniel Hellier, who's left counting stars as he sprints back to the line. They go right now. Sonny Tyre, one-on-one. No, not one-on-one, rather. Damien Moana and Johnston bringing him down. As they go left, Drew Matthews, Rex Slattery, now to Mason Remy, driven back by Daniel Hellier, helped greatly there by Thomas Wallace. As Remy will play the ball just in front of this halfway line, they go Delaney, puts a big kick out to the wing of Corey Goetz, who'll field it on the full. Once again, he's going to step one, and Goetz, every time he gets his hand on the ball, looking dangerous in the kick returns. They marked in the first couple of times, but he's just learnt that sweet spot and where to run. Is Cameron Hodgson, again, another line break from him. Jeez, if he doesn't play 12 for the Orcas, I don't know what they're doing. As they go left, Moana spreads it to Johnston. We'll play the ball 20 out. They go right. Wallace gives it away. Now it's going to be Lillard. Sonny Tyre makes the cover tackle. Helped there greatly by Malchus. They go right now. It's going to be Moana. Spreads it to Butler, who will drive for the line. Flipped on his back, though, just short. And on the last here, what can Hellier come up with? Where's he going to go for this one? He's going to run it on the last. And maybe a bit selfish there from the young hooker. They probably could have come up with something a bit better than that. As Michael Crimp will take that first run. They go left now. Kausakau. Put down 23 out from the line. They go right. Drew Matthews goes to MBT. Brought down there. Thomas Wallace and Daniel Hellier combining. Doesn't want to miss any more tackles, Daniel Hellier, or be pushed back too much. You know, he doesn't want to make a fool of himself here at Belmore. As they go right. Oh, and that's an awkward kick there. It's going to go straight to Kamene. And everyone saw Chris Law do it last week, and everyone thinks that they're him all of a sudden. As Damien Moana spreads it to Maxwell. Out to Butler, who is marked there. He'll play the ball. 30 is where they'll find themselves. Columbus goes inside to Tierra Maxwell. To Tierra Maxwell over the corner. He's going to... Oh, that was flat to say the least from the Bulldogs. They've gotten away with a couple of forward passes here. The Bulldogs. Sharks have got away with one, I think, as well. That's certainly interesting as they go to Wallace. Wallace is going to be brought down over the line, flipped on his back. As I want to have a look at this at the bunker. And the red light there. As Hellier goes left, Moana puts a high kick up. Who's going to be underneath it? It's going to go tapped back to Tara Maxwell. Maxwell's in for another one. Or is that his first? I actually don't know. No, that is his first, sorry. I meant another one of the season, of course. It feels like he's been absolutely everywhere tonight. To Tara Maxwell. And the Bulldogs extend this lead. After these subs have come on and they've just... That is beautiful there from the Bulldogs. As Charlie Butler will look to kick this goal here. He'll slot that one over there, Charlie Butler. Beautiful conversion, as you'd think that he'd get it from right in front. And 16-6 is the score here, 22 minutes into the match. And the Sharks be wondering what to do now. Where do they go from here? What do they have to do to get back into this game? Because at the moment, it's the Bulldogs show, really. As it's going to go to Hellier. Hellier passes it right to Tedesco. Lifting his back. Running out from the line. They go right now. Butler spreads it to Columbus. Columbus steps one. As both team centers getting very involved in this game. It's good to see. As Hellier goes left to Butler, who spreads out to Moana, who will take just a run there himself. Josh King bringing him down, I believe. As they go right. Thomas Wallace. Is it to Tedesco? That's a hospital pass there to him. Going right now, Maxwell can't get away from Delaney. He brought down that 40. They go left, Charlie Butler puts a kick in out to the wing of Hone King. As he'll step one, Hone King, who's going to catch him? It's going to be Maiava. Not before making a fair few meters though, as they go Usher out to Slattery. Slattery now, he's going to go for a run, and he'll throw an intercept. And that is a spoiled opportunity for the Sharks. They're just making the wrong choices. They get a little bit of momentum and they instantly throw it away. And that is reflected on the scoreboard at the moment. Mene goes right to Johnston. We go Hellier, goes to Moana, spreads it to Maiava. I believe the Samoan international. Plays the ball, they go right now to Johnston. We'll play the ball on the 20. Out right to Moana. Puts a high kick up. Who's underneath? And MBT's there. It's going to be tapped back. Hellier wanted one, but geez, Malchus absolutely clobbers him. It's crisis averted there for the Sharks, as Josh King will take this first hit up. Flattery there. And the Sharks will once again struggle to get out of their own end. They need something to shift the tide here, because it's looking like the Bulldogs are just absolutely hunting them at the moment. Delaney goes to Nyana Broughton-Thompson, who can't get away from Charlie Butler. It's fourth tackle. You're on your 30, boys. What do you do here? Kalsakau goes to Lecky Tua. Lecky Tua, that's a good run from him. Oh, and they do it again. They keep on throwing these intercepts after a line break. Just hold the damn ball, put a kick down the end, Sonny. You know, really annoy me here, the Sharks, and I don't even like the Sharks. But they're just throwing the ball away, and they're being outclassed by the Bulldogs. It's a wonder that they're not higher. They're not getting absolutely smashed at this point in the game. Maybe it's something to do with their defense, but they can't be playing defense. That's not what wins games. Got to score points to win games. There's Jack Tedesco brought down. They're going to go. It's going to be Hellier from dummy half. Had no clue where he was gone. Running like a headless chook there. Fifth now. It's going to be Butler. Goes out right to Columbus, who puts the grubber kick in. And in the corner, no. Goats can't get to it. And it will go touch and goal out for a 7-tackle set. And I thought Goats may have dived on it on the corner, and that would have been incredible to watch. But no cigar in that case. It's Josh King. Plays the ball. They go left. Slattery. Brought down on the 40. Going left now. It's going to be Malchus straight through the line. Malchus. Oh, that's got to be one of the first line breaks they haven't thrown an intercept for. As the Sharks getting a little bit of a roll on now. Just hold the ball, fellas. They go left. Delaney spreads it to Ayana. Now to Michael Crimp. Crimp steps one. Can't get away from Columbus. Stuff there from him. Seymour goes right. Malchus. Out to Tua. Lecky Tua. Testing out the waters there. As they go right, it's going to be Sonny Tyre. Where do they go? Going left now. It's going to be Delaney. Puts a grubber kick in. Who's there? It's Hodgson, and of course it is. Beautiful stuff there from Cameron Hodgson. Diffuse that. Is Johnston brought down there? That's Tedesco, and the Sharks with some good defense. Full tackle. They're only on their 20 here, the Bulldogs. They'll probably... You kick it early, surely. No, they don't, as Kobe Johnston takes it there. Moana putting a good kick there over the head of MBT. As Honor King's actually going to take it, and he'll be brought down by Hellier. At the 30 now, the Sharks. That's where they're going to start their set. Malchus. Get another run from him. Brought down at that 40-meter mark. Lecky Tua. Driving. Going left now, Delaney. Spreads it to Seymour. Seymour steps one. Can't get away from Hodgson, it looked like. As they go right, Delaney. Spreads it out to Kausikau. He'll play the ball. They go left. Delaney now. That's a kick over the top to Goats. Goats steps one. Can't get away from the kicker, though. Just back and forth at the moment from the Bulldogs and the Sharks. As both teams' defense really dig in here. Hellier goes right to Goats. Goats goes inside. Now it's Kausikau. Kausikau down the sideline. He'll be brought down very close into touch, but not quite. As Crimp, he'll go right. It's going to go Delaney. Now to Malchus, who will fend one. Can't quite get away from Thomas Wallace, though. As they go left now, it's going to... Oh, my goodness. That is shocking. I didn't even look that bad out of the hands, but the referee's called it forward. And that is an awful error to throw when you're on the opposition's 10-meter line. You know, that's fundamentals there from the Sharks, and they've been lacking it all game. That's Tedesco. They'll play the ball. They're going to go right. Oh! As Lecky Tua folds Charlie Butler. Doesn't let the ball go there. Very brave halfback. As Maxwell steps around, Kausikau can't get away from Lecky Tua, who's been doing a bit of tackling all of a sudden. They go left now. Jack Tedesco. Brought down by Malchus. On their own 40, though. They go right now. Charlie Butler puts an awkward kick in there to Michael Crimp. He has to actually stop to take it. Michael Crimp, though, he gets a line break. He'll get to the opposition's 40. And the Sharks here. That's a good setup from them. Malchus. Solid run. Oh, beautiful run from Malchus. As Hellier holds him down. Malchus flops around. They go left. It's going to go to Lecky Tua, who bumps off one. Lecky Tua, he wants to go for the line. He can't get past the fullback, though. And Tierra Maxwell brings him down. Tua plays the ball. Matthews goes right. Now to Delaney. Now to MBT. Ayana Broughton-Thompson brought down. Look at me, their last chance to score here as they go Rex Slattery. Slattery's going to drive for it. Slattery's going to drive for it. Slattery's going to score. And Rex Slattery. Phenomenal stuff there from him to just drive Thomas Wallace back into his own in goal and score. And the Sharks, you think Sonny Tyre gets this kick, although we all know that if his kicks are any as bad as his haircut, then he'll miss this one. Surely he'd slot this, and it'd make it only a 4-point lead into half-time here from the Bulldogs. I always said the Cowboys again. He sure gets it. Okay, Sonny, maybe your hair's not that bad. Great stuff there from him. Charlie Butler teeing up the kick now. And the Bulldogs, they'll be upset that they let a pretty soft try in there. Could have easily been avoided. But chose not to, as Mason Remy brought down to the 20. Going left now, Sonny Tyre gives it to Lachlan Sinclair. Brought down at the 30. They go right now, Delaney. Inside ball to Malchus. Fends through one, Luke Malchus. And that'll be the last play of the half. As the Bulldogs go into the halftime shed, 16-12. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV. Where the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs are currently beating the Cronulla Sharks 16-12. Bulldogs home game, of course, here at Rivalry round, and it's been a cracker so far. The 4-point lead just only coming to fruition at last 2 minutes or so. There's the halftime subs. Oh, and Farah gets it to work early. Namina absolutely flattened on the first tackle there. As Lillard now. He's going to take a run. And now the Sharks, they have a lot of work to get through in this second half. They really want to continue that ladder form. Oh, and there we go! I think it was Bobby Werman putting the shot on. And the Sharks, they'll get an opportunity to score early here as Delaney spreads it out. It's going to go to Seymour. Oh, as they throw the ball away there, the Sharks, and that is an awful error. Daniel Hellier there to run now. Going left now. Out to Johnson, who breaks the line. Now they go Wallace. Moana spreads it to Butler. Now to Maxwell. Maxwell down the sideline. I think it's there. Michael Crimp, yeah, takes him down. Now it's the Bulldogs with a bit of attacking positioning. Their turn to put points on, they reckon, as Hodgson will play the ball. As now they go. It's going to be Hellier. It will be brought down, and that they just decided to run on the last. The Sharks holding on there. Probably a bit lackluster. I wanted to see a bit more there from the Bulldogs as their first real attacking set of this second half, and I don't know, maybe they were expecting a kick from Hellier. Looks like he didn't have much instruction, didn't really know what to do with it. He thought he was just going for a run, and that's fair enough from him. As Sinclair runs the ball. Now to Delaney. Fourth tackle, they're inside their own 40. Where's Sonny Tyre? Surely he kicks a 40-20 here. No, it's going to be Malchus the attempt. And doesn't even pass the other opposition's 40. Oh, but I think they got the result, and they get a repeat set as Delaney brings out Maxwell there. And yeah, here on SRL TV, turns out no one can actually kick at all. Don't know what's going on. Maybe the ball's been changed since last season. Someone's put water in it. I don't really know. But not many people can kick at the moment. Delaney goes right to Kausakau. Malchus on the inside ball. He fends off Hellier. Straight through the middle now, Malchus. Gee, he's been something to watch tonight. He has just been vicious in attack. They go left now. It's going to be Werman. Werman drives it. Hellier doesn't want to get palmed off again and really meets with numbers in that tackle. As they go left, it's going to go to Kausakau. Brought down on the 20 now. Sharks need another 10 or so meters. They need a good run here. Will they get it? It'll maybe Werman to make the run, and he gets a good few meters. That's a good run there from the rookie coming on at halftime. They go left now. It's going to be Malchus putting up the high kick. That's much better than his punt just moments ago, but Goetz will take it in his own in-goal, and they'll be out to the 20 for a tap restart. They needed a little bit more shallow and force him back into their own in-goal there. The Sharks are looking to get another opportunity very shortly. as they go left here. Johnston with it. I think it's to Lillard, who's going to break the line there. Gets it away to Hell Yeah. They'll play the ball. They go right. Charlie Butler. Steps through the line. Brought down to the 30. As Wallace goes left. Casey Namina. Knock on there, though, and a rare error for the Bulldogs. Sharks off the hook. And they'll be searching and get themselves down this way. You know, Sharks, they always need to be moving to stay alive. What they're doing at the moment is Malchus takes a good run there against Hellier. He can't get back on side. He has to retreat to the line. Werman gets an offload. Through the middle now, Drew Matthews. Don't offload it. Don't offload it. Don't offload it. Good, thank you. And he holds onto the ball. 15 metres out from the line now. It's going to go. Niall Brodin-Thompson shifted to Delaney. Now out to Kausakau, who takes on Corey Boyd. And is helped there by Corey Goetz. Two Corys on one wing there. Oh, is it going to be Farah? He's diving for the line here. But he doesn't look confident. We'll wait to go to the bunker. Ooh. Another angle. Oh, and Tierra Maxwell has caused an error. And Jason Farah spills his lollies. They go up to the 20, I think, yeah, for a 7-tackle set. And wow, that is some great defense there from Tierra Maxwell, really forbidding the Sharks from getting points on the board. They go right. Going to go to Moana. Shifting the ball early. Charlie Butler brought down, though. As they go left, it's going to be Namina. Now Namina through the line. Who got Mammoth? I think it was Luke Malchus getting bumped off in the background. Going right. Hell yeah, wants a run. Can't get very far past Farah and Matthews. Going left, Hodgson spreads it out to Johnston. Kobe Johnston gets an offload inside to Samuel Lillard. They managed... I don't think they only... I have a feeling they didn't only make 31 meters in that set. I don't know why the stat says 31 meters. They made about 50. As they're going to go, Michael Crimp through the line. Been great the last couple seasons at the Eels. Led the Broncos at one point. Oh, it was an... I don't actually know what happened there, but looked like an offload gone wrong and the Bulldogs come away with it. Butler inside ball to Maxwell. Maxwell steps 2, brought down by Matthews. The Sharks need something. The Bulldogs don't want to throw an intercept or anything. As they go, it's going to go to Goetz. It will prove hard to bring down, but brought down ultimately. As now Butler drives it. 3 meters out from the line now. What can Wallace come up with on the 4th tackle? They're going to go left. It's going to go to Hellier. Hellier will be turned on his back, though. Will Wallace follow in Hellier's footsteps and take a run on the 5th? Probably not. Oh, he does! And Farah folds him for it. He actually does exactly what I thought he wouldn't, and Farah was ready for it. Dropped the shoulder. And he almost actually did a backflip there. Don't know if anyone noticed. Thomas Wallace almost did an aerial. As Tyre goes left to Delaney. To go right now, it's Crimp. Spreads it out to Nyana Brodin-Thompson. Now to Sonny Tyre. The two Melbourne boys linking up. They go left now. It's going to be Matthews. Spreads it out to Sinclair. Drives it forward. 4th tackle now. Sharks are going to go left. Now to Kausakau. Kausakau brought down just to that 30 there. Going right. Delaney puts a kick in. Going to go all the way to Mayava. We brought down at that 10-meter mark. They go right now. It's going to be Maxwell. Brought down on his own 20. The Sharks, they'll be wanting to put a defensive effort in here. As Wallace goes right, Moana spreads it out to Hodgson. Now Wallace goes right again. Charlie Butler putting a cross-field kick in. I don't know if it's inside his own 40, but it was certainly light. Oh, it was inside his own 40, and wow, that is a huge kick. I thought he was in front there, but that is an enormous kick from Charlie Butler. It almost went dead, actually. And the Bulldogs will get an opportunity to put points on the board here. As Daniel Hellier is going to drive. Hellier will score! And the Bulldogs will extend this lead. And there you go. Brilliant kick. And a brilliant try to really extend this lead. There's 8 points in it now. 10 if Charlie Butler gets this kick. But still 25 minutes to go. Plenty of time. As Butler just slots that one. And I'm looking forward to this close here because I think that the Sharks still have a lot more fight in them. There's Charlie Butler. Gives it away to Namina in the first there. They go left now. It's going to be Hodgson. Now goes to Johnston. Maxwell. To Hodgson. Now to Boyd down the sideline. They haven't used much of their left edge here, the Bulldogs, for a while. As Wallace goes left, it's going to be Hellier. Hellier puts a deep kick in. That's a very deep kick as Michael Crimp's going to take it. Who's there to defend him? It looks like it's going to have to be Tatira Maxwell after some good meters. Drew Matthews goes left. Delaney out to Kausakau. As the Bulldogs not giving a lot of space here for the Sharks. As trying to go down the sideline and a bit of a mix-up. I think Seymour has to sacrifice that tackle a bit. As Kausakau now. Fourth tackle, do you go for a 40-20 here? Delaney looks like he's setting up. Now they're going to go to Farah and Werman. Through the middle. The interchange forwards will be coming on momentarily. And Delaney will put the big kick in. And I think that'll actually benefit the Sharks. The fact that the interchange forwards haven't come on yet. They won't have done a whole set of defending. And will instead be like right, perfectly okay for attack. As they're going to go out. It's going to be Maxwell stepping one. Brought down there. I think it was Slattery. Yes, it sure was. As they go left, it's going to be Moana. Out to Vuvali Ngawa. Vuvali Ngawa. Trying to learn how to say it. As they're going to go left, it's going to be Moana. Puts a kick into Hone King. Hone King now. Hone King! 1-on-1! He beats the Tierra Maxwell, but he can't get away from Moana. As Usher goes left, it's going to be Nyana Bron-Thompson. Stepping through the middle now. The Sharks. New sign of life. Tyre. They are moving these Sharks. They're campaigning down this end. They want to get points on the board. Drew Matthews is at hooker now. They're 40 metres out from the line still. But the second tackle, not bad at all. As Sinclair now through the middle. He'll be brought down. He's 30 out. Matthews goes left to Delaney. Spreads it out to Kausakau, who will be stopped in his tracks. They go left again. It's going to go Remy. Remy's just going to try and play centre, but he can't bowl over the smaller fellas. As inside this danger zone now, the Sharks are. Delaney puts up a very high kick. Where's it going to land? Looks like Mayava's ready for it, and he very much is. And jeez, they were very close there to the Sharks. And that was probably the perfect opportunity to put points on the board. No cigar in that scenario. As they go left, hell yeah. will be brought down. They go left again. It's going to be Johnston with the run. Taking solid runs through their forward pack before spreading it out on this play now. They're going to go to Bali Ngawa. Bali Ngawa. Bali Ngawa. I'm really trying here. As you know, they're going to go Kamene now. Body up from the line. Some good running there from the Bulldogs. They've gotten them a fair way down this field as Moana puts a kick in. Michael Crimp on the kick return. Michael Crimp can't turn to Tiara Maxwell inside out. But he makes a fair few meters. He just absolutely sliced through the middle of the field. As now it's going to be Drew Matthews fending off Charlie Butler, who hits the deck pretty hard. Cameron Hodgson brings him down. They go right again. Lecky Tua, sorry. Goes to Rex Slattery. Slattery has meters now. He gets an offload away to Sinclair, who will continue to drive after the fact. Third tackle. They're 35 out. Tyre goes out to Kausakau. Kausakau through the line. He'll be brought down to the 20. They need another solid run there. Who can do it? Who's going to be the one to make the meters? They go to Sonny Tyre. He wants to be the one to make them. No, it's going to be MBT. He was through the line there, Sonny. He should have just pinned the ears. He's got the speed. As can they get points now? They're going to go out to the left. Sonny Tyre puts a high kick up. It's in front of the goalpost. There's players everywhere. Corey Goats. They'll get a repeat set here, the Sharks. And wow, that's a good kick there from Sonny Tyre to get a repeat set. 10 points. 13 minutes. They need a score now. It's now or never for the Sharks. As Rex Slattery there breaks the tackle. Slattery is just dangerous every time he has hand on the ball, as he will play it. 25 out from the line. Sonny Tyre wants to take a run there. Makes some good meters. Inching closer to this try line. Usher goes inside. Nyana Broughton-Thompson tries to catch Komene offside, but he retreats just in time. Drew Matthews now with the ball. They go left. It's going to be Mason Remy. Matthews will choose to go right to Sonny Tyre. Goes out to MBT. Spreads it out to the winger. It's going to be Hone King. Hone King for the line. He's just short though. Last tackle now. What can the Sharks come up with? Oh, and they hit off the ball. And I don't know if they're going to get another opportunity to score down here. That is disappointing there. Hit off the ball. That's a tough way to go out in that set after they were so vicious in attack. I actually don't know how Hone King didn't score. As Corey Boyd tries to get around one there. Fourth tackle now inside the 40. Will they go for an early kick? No, Columbus is just going to take a run. Only just crossing that yardage area. The Bulldogs. As Butler puts it down to Michael Crimp. They need to defend him though, because he's been dangerous every time he's had it. As Hodgson brings him down, but he's only just short of the halfway line. Seymour goes right to Lecky Tua, who passes it. That looked flat in the best scenario. As he gets an offload to Mason Remy in the end. They go right. It's going to go again to Michael Crimp. Through the middle. That's an interesting play there from Michael Crimp. As left. Mason Remy. Mason Remy now. Fourth tackle. They need a very stellar run. But Tiara Maxwell's out of the line, as it's going to be Lecky Tua straight through the middle. Gets an offload to Nyana Broughton-Thompson. Nyana Broughton-Thompson! Oh, I thought he was gone then. Somehow they hold on here, the Bulldogs. As they're going to go out to the left, it's going to be Delaney. Now it's going to be Tyre. Tyre puts a very high kick up. Who's going to be underneath it? Who's going to be the one? Oh, Charlie Butler's going to come away with the ball. He wants to get away from, I think it's Delaney. And geez, the Bulldogs, defensively, the Sharks have thrown absolutely everything at them. The Bulldogs have been sound though. As Wallace goes left to Johnston. Oof, third tackle now. They go right to Lillard. Just fighting through the middle of the field. The Bulldogs bumping off one. Columbus for the line now. Broughton-Thompson will bring him down. And they're only 3 meters out from the line. What can they come up with here? They go out to the right. It's going to be Moana. Puts a grubber kick in. There's one player offside. And Remy comes away with it, but they need to score very soon. There's not much happening. As they go, Lecky Tua straight through the line. Lecky Tua, some good meters there from him. He's just going to keep on going. Past the halfway. This is now or never, really. This is the set. They need to score now, or it's all over because they've got 2 to score. Rex Slattery, that is... I can't use that word on air. That's a shocker of a play. As they go, Michael Crimp steps on the inside where there's players marking him. And you'd have to think that's all they've got. There won't be much more fight in this Shark side. As Lecky Tua puts the kick away to John Boy Mayava. Mayava will play the ball. They go to Johnston now out to Kamene. Hodgson, inside ball to Maxwell. Maxwell through the line, brought down by Sinclair. No, he's not going to be brought down. Lecky Tua has to be the man to do it. Going right, Moana inside Columbus. Out again, it's going to be Vivali Ngawa. Fifth tackle now. The Bulldogs fighting to the end here. They really do not want to concede at all. 10 points, they're still up. I don't see them losing this game personally as Delaney goes right to Remy. As I go Delaney, now to Rex Slattery. Left now, left again, Kausakau. Left deep to Delaney, who's inside his own 40, and he's chosen the very last minutes of the game to try for a 40-20. As Maxwell cleans up, Usher brings him down. And the Bulldogs, they will see this game out. You'd think that they won't get another opportunity here, the Sharks, so maybe they get a couple plays. This Kamene will play the ball. They go right. Butler. Brought down by Kausakau there. Playing it slowly as Lillard wants an early kick, and he's just going to nail it down the middle of the field. And that will go dead, and that is a very, very big kick there from him. As the Sharks are 7 tackles set, they won't get through it though. Right now. Goes to Sinclair. Left to Tyre, out to Delaney. Brought down, they have one more play here, the Sharks. And there's the siren. Slattery breaks the line, but he's brought down by Wallace. And that's all we have time for. For Tuesday night, it's going to be the Bulldogs making it 5 straight, 22-12 against the Cronulla Sharks. And, you know, the Sharks, they had way too many opportunities to put points on the board, but couldn't get it done. And I think that is credit to the Bulldogs' defense. As I look at some of the stats, Johnston, Hellier, Maxwell, and Hodgson all scoring 1 each, and Matthews and Slattery for the Sharks. Maxwell was incredible for the Sharks tonight. As to Tara Maxwell, at halftime, he had 192 meters. He ran another 105 in the second half. 12 line breaks and a try. Very big game from him. Butler 173, big game from a halfback. You know, Cameron Hodgson, 124 meters. He's been playing well. Ross Wallace, Columbus. You know, most of these players making over 100 meters. They did really well, and then, you know, it was pretty much just the interchange from the centers that didn't make over 100. So, good effort there from majority of the Bulldogs side. As Drew Matthews, 222 meters, 33 tackles, 0 missed. That is a huge effort from him. A try assist, a try to his name, 2 line breaks. He had a big game. Michael Crimp, 195. Now, I think everyone knows what I'm going to say. Naima Brodden-Thompson, he's a playing fullback. He ran for 73 meters and had 2 line breaks. Both your wingers have outrun you. What is going on? That is quite possibly the single... I love MBT, but that is quite possibly the single worst fullback performance I've ever seen. Very possible. He played 80, so there's not really much excuse minutes-wise. That could be quite possibly the worst fullback performance of all time. Pascal had 180 meters though. Good stuff from him. King, Malchus had a great game. 4 tackle breaks, 4 line breaks, 26 tackles, and a try assist. Some really good stuff from the Sharks. Some shining lights. They couldn't get it done tonight. And they'll face off next week. They'll be playing the Sydney Roosters. We're coming off a win. That's going to be a tough one. The Bulldogs have an arguably easier lineup. And by arguably easier, I'd like to point out the fact they're playing the Penrith Panthers next week. So be ready for that one, I think. Because it's going to be quite something. But anyway, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me in the commentary box. I've been your Commissioner, Will Kay. It's been an absolute pleasure in this game. And make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We've got 3 more games of this rivalry round. So tune in tomorrow night for more SRL action.